Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for tomorrow, the 9th of September. If you're coming to this video, not live, go down below. All the timestamps are below this video. Also, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. I'm giving away all these decks, plus 2 more that I'm still waiting on. But I have 2 more decks on the way. So if you want to be part of the giveaway, make sure to subscribe. Also, make sure to check out the official rules for the contest are down below in the description once this video is live as well. But that's that. Minora, I am a Pisces. I am a Pisces. That's what sign I am. But alright, welcome everybody again. I'm going to start with questions, and then we are going to get started in just a few minutes. Journey, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, called today, hung up on my face. Is the doc what I'm supposed to be doing with my life? I feel like you're just in a waiting period right now, Journey, but I'd say yes. Wheel of Fortune, there will be a turnaround for you. You say, will someone pay me for the doc? I would say yes. 6 of Cups, happiness. I feel like you can't give up on this. I mean, I know I say this to you every single night, but I feel like you can't give up on this, whole documentary situation. Will I get money before our documentary is out? 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles would be money in the future, is what I would say to you. So, yeah, I feel like there's definitely money coming in for you here with the 8 of Pentacles. Journey, again, thank you for the super chat. You say, reading saying I'm going to get money, but I don't see it. Journey, I feel like you have to like make some changes. Again, money doesn't just appear. This is one of my many criticisms I have of tarot reading in general. You know, the cards can't do anything for you, and they can't make things happen for you as well. You know, I would say at best tarot is just mostly advice and ideas on things you can do with your life, and you know, and maybe a little bit of predictions in there as well, kind of, but really we have free will. You know, we can make anything we want to have happen. So 10 of Swords, needing to make some sort of change. 5 of Wands is like needing to put the work in. So 5 of Wands is my card of adventure, but it's also a card that says there are probably like multiple ways you could make money for this documentary. Kickstarter, you could ask friends, you could ask people in general, just start asking more people. Who cares if people say no, right? Eventually somebody might say yes. So that's what I would say to you, Journey. But 5 of Wands says like put the work in, is what I'd say there. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say maybe offline at go time we'll be back. Listen, screening another possible roomie Jack. Queen of Cups here. Yeah, it could be a good one. Queen of Cups and Queen of Wands. Maybe a little bit bossy is what just popped into my head. But overall, actually, I feel like this would be a good person for you. High Priestess, yeah. High Priestess says trust your intuition, but 6 of Swords would be moving. So it could be this person moving in. So I would say yes is what I would say to you. I would say that Jack could be a good option for you. Ava, sorry missed your question. You say, I've been walking the neglected dog next door. I plan to have the store they bought it from remove it. I found a new loving home for her. Will my neighbor lash out at me? King of Swords. I would be very careful in this situation is what I would say to you. I always tell people to be very careful in situations like this. Believe it or not, I've had questions like this before. I actually talked to a lady who almost got arrested. This was like back 2 years ago, right after I started reading, and basically she did the same thing. She went and she took her neighbor's dog without permission, without calling the cops. So I'd say make sure you're doing things legally, and if this is something where the cops should be involved, then get the cops involved. Don't, you know, take justice into your own hands here, especially with the King of Swords. King of Swords says the police could become involved, but if you're doing this without their knowledge or something like that, then that would be a bad thing. So I would say make sure you're doing everything like legally and above board and not getting arrested for stealing somebody's dog is what I would say to you. So I would be careful in this situation with those cards. Elizabeth Gonzalez, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say love cards. You have the 7 of Swords. Get out of your head. Face of fear is what I'd say to you. Ace of Wands. I feel like there's like a very strong passionate pull for you in love. So I do feel like there could be love coming in for you here, Elizabeth. So I like to see that. And you say a couple cards. You have the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Yeah, could be love. So I feel like there could be an earth sign or a water sign coming in for you here with these 2 cards. But I also feel that this could be some other, this could be like financial changes basically coming in for you as well. So I like it. Christina Nava, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Why are frogs jumping towards Bestie? Who knows? Because she's probably paying attention to it. I always say law of attraction, Neptune and Pisces people. It's like maybe she just noticed it once, and so now it's happening more and more and more and more because she just keeps noticing it, right? But Two of Pentacles, needing to have more fun. This is a card of needing to jump onto a new path as well. So it could be for like starting a new beginning as well, is what I'd say to you. No doubt about it. Veronica. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You have the 6 Wands. A lot of attention, a lot of success this week. So I would say pretty good for you. I feel like things could be going very well for you this week, and there could be a lot of success and like good news coming in. So I love it. Bree, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Am I going the right way with my new business? Nine of Swords, Chariot. Yes, is what I'd say. There might be some sort of change here. So if things are not like amazing right now, the Nine of Swords says your situation is temporary. This is a good thing. It just says that if things are not working out, this is just a temporary situation. Chariot says you need to take control of this situation and make it happen. So Chariot says make sure to take control of this situation so that you can be successful and as successful as possible. The Chariot says the sky's the limit because it's like you are in control over how successful you become. But I would say yes. Yanni, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You have the Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. I feel like you need to release burdens at this time. Knight of Pentacles to me is a good card, bad card type situation. To me, it can represent kind of like needing to take more of a risk or needing to take something more, needing to kind of like put more energy into things that you're working on. So I feel like if that's what this is saying, is that you need to kind of like move forward and start putting in work into things that you want in your life. Could be love, money, anything. You have the Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in some way. Judgment. I feel like you're going through a rebirth period is what I would say to you. So I feel like you're going through a rebirth at this time and this week, and it could bring you closer to your inner calling with that Judgment card. So I like it. Angel Ram, thank you for the super chat. You say card for this week, please. You have the Temperance card. I feel like you need to be patient at this time. For sure. Kind of a weird week, if I'm being honest with you. Like I keep saying, I said this last night, I really don't like this moon that's coming up. I don't think it's bad, but I just, I really don't feel like it's that great either. And it feels weird to me. So, yeah, I would just say, like, be patient this week. Don't rush things, basically. And also, don't just jump right into things either. Like, if there are new opportunities that come your way, the Temperance card just says, examine them, take your time, and things will work out. Liz Zara, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for you. You have the Devil card. Time to let go of, I feel like it's time to let go of negative habits and things like that in your life here. Yeah, Page of Swords. This could be like if you're spying on someone like an ex or something like that, let that go. If you're not, then this would say follow your curiosity. I would say follow your curiosity anyway. I feel like there's a lot of really good energy for kind of like following things that you're more curious about, and that's what I would say to you here with the Page of Swords. Where was I? Let's see. Juanita, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I be going to another position job? 4 Wands, yes. I would say if you're willing to basically put the work in, then 4 Wands says yes. So, Juanita, I would say yes with the 4 Wands, and there will be a celebration. Rose, happy birthday, Rose. Thank you for being here on your birthday. You say, can I get a card, please? Of course. You have the Mirror and the Two of Cups. This could represent getting very clear about what you want in a relationship. I feel like I say this to you all the time. So these two cards just say, get very clear about what you want, and you'll get it. So I feel like you need to focus on all the positive things in love, is what I'd say to you, Rose. You also have, look at this, Lovers, Frenzy. Frenzy is a card of dating, but the Lovers would be a card, and the Two of Cups, perfect match, soulmates coming in for you. 2 Wands as well. This is very good. This is like you taking your personal power back. So I feel like there's about to be a lot more like success, growth, abundance, and love coming your way. So I love it. That looks amazing. Susie G, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. How will my week go? At work, will I make money? Yes. 9 of Wands, I would say don't give up, but 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups could be feeling a lack of fulfillment. So I feel like that this could be saying that you could be feeling like you're not making enough money, and this would just say change. So if you're not making enough at work, I feel like you will make money, but if you're not making enough money, that card would just say go get something else, basically. Raymond Torres, thank you for the super chat as always. You have the Strength card, Hermit. I feel like you are like needing to find, I feel like you need to get out more, as always, but I feel like this is saying that you are finding your inner light, so in your inner strength. Yeah, you have the strength card, Jesus, you have the Ace of Swords as well, which is like the strength card as well, because it's a card of fortitude and just a card of having strength in general. So I feel like you're very strong at this time. I feel like you're very driven, and I also feel like you're more sure of yourself with this card is what's popping into my head. Normally I get that for the Queen of Wands, not the Ace of Swords. Veronica, thank you for your super chat. Really appreciate you. Say, what does your cat think about you? Empress thinks you're very abundant. Probably thinks that you are its mother, obviously, because this is the card of the mother. So, and finds you very attractive as well. So, there you go. Susie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Susie, you say here, cards for love for my week. Ace of Cups, best love card in the deck. Five of Cups, needing to let go of past regrets. I feel like you're about to be very happy with that card. Nine of Cups, getting everything you wish for. I would just let go of the past, is what I would say to you with that Five of Cups. That's like unnecessary regrets. For sure. Crumsy, hello, Crumbs. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Crumsy, feeling great. Card for the week, work and love. You have the Two of Swords for work. Now, this could be like maybe wanting more, but, you know, not really being sure what to do to get more out of work, or what you could do to get more out of work. So that could be the case there. And for love, you have the Eight of Wands. A lot of communication. So I would get out there and communicate with people. I feel like there could be a lot of opportunity with this Eight of Wands. A lot of fast movement as well. So that looks really good. Latoya, hello, thank you for the super chat. You say, Aquarius guy won't leave me alone. Why? Nine of Pentacles, find you attractive. Ace of Pentacles wants to maybe possibly marry you with the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is a path to marriage. It doesn't say you will get married, it's just the path to marriage. So, and again, that doesn't mean that you will get married, but it could be what he's thinking. Or he wants money, is what I'd say with those cards. Maybe you have more money than he does, and he wants it. So, I would be careful. Ruby, hello, thank you for the super chat. Card for a week, love and career. You have the Three of Swords, let go of past heartbreak. For career, you have the Tower. Tower could be like rebuilding or wanting a change. Like I always say, I don't look at the Tower as a bad card. So to me, it's just a card of rebuilding. Yeah, King of Wands. King of Wands is a card of wanting more growth. I feel that just looking at the chart, I feel like everybody wants more growth in their career. It's going to be a major thing over like the next like 7 to 8 years, maybe longer, because of Uranus and Taurus. But even after that, there will be things going on that I feel like will make people want more security in career. So that's probably your focus with these two cards. Ursula, hello, thank you for the super chat, really appreciate it. You say, getting positive teacher walkthroughs this month. Three Cups, celebration, happiness. I would say yes. Very good cards. Very good card for you, so I'd say yes. Queen of Pentacles, success. So yeah, I would say yes to you. Yanni, thank you. For finance, you have the Queen of Swords and the Moon. I feel like you need to face your fears. Queen of Swords is like about just being honest with yourself about your finances and being honest about your situation and possibly trying to improve it. So that's pretty much all that says there. Susie, hello, thank you for the super chat. You say, will my manifestation come true? Well, I would say I don't really like these questions, because I always say if you're manifesting something and then you're asking whether it's or not it's going to come true, you're not believing it. So it's like, right, for a manifestation to come true, we just have to believe that it's going to come in. We can't ask about it, but I would say yes. Having said all that, but I feel like you have to believe it is what I would say to you. So yes. All right. You know what, everybody? We are going to get started right now. So where did I put that? Right here. For everybody who's wondering, we are using Tarot of the Lucid Slumber tonight, because why not? And for all our colorblind friends, I'm wearing a black shirt tonight, not a red shirt, and I apologize for that. But I'm going to be wearing black and red off and on, so I'm going to be wearing both. All right, so here we go. Aries, what do we have for you, Aries people? And Aries. All right, two more shuffles here, Aries. We are very close for you. This is already a shuffled deck, but Aries, I didn't like it, so I had to shuffle it more. Here we go. Aries, and I can't see the time. All right. Aries, you have the Sun and the Fruit of the Dead. So I feel like there could be a lot of abundance coming in for you here, Aries, in the way of finances. So if you're hoping for money, I feel like there could be more money coming in for you. It could be coming in through attention as well. I feel like I said this last night as well for you. I feel like there could be more money coming in for you through through education. Education, definitely, that's not the word I was looking for, but education shows up here, by the way. If you're working in I did want to say that if you're working in education, this could be literally teaching, but it could also be maybe you're like building a course, or maybe you're going through education at work or anything like that. Very profitable for you with these cards. But I would also say if you are involved in anything requiring attention, like being on YouTube or anything like that, anything that requires attention, I feel like there could be a lot of success and happiness there. I also feel like there could be information coming to light here with these two cards. Fruit of the Dead is like the forbidden fruit. It's like information coming to you. And the Sun, of course, is illumination. So I feel like some of you could be gathering important information. This information is going to lead to some sort of change for you here, Aries. For some of you, I do feel like it could be a little bit of a challenge, or kind of like a challenging death-like transformation that you could be going through. It could be like losing friends, losing people. Not like losing them. I don't think anybody's dying, but people just leaving your life, basically. So I feel like for some of you, there could be people who are leaving your life with this Ten of Swords. I also feel like for some, but what I would say is, if that's the case, Ace of Pentacles says you're stepping off on a new path. You're starting a very new, very successful new journey in your life. For others, this could just simply be a move. As I always say, Ten of Swords to me is just a moving card. The Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning, and I feel like some of you could just be moving or traveling around. Comes up for you every single night. For others, I feel like this could be some sort of offer coming in for you here. I feel like some of you are about to get an offer as well in the future, which is pretty weird. I feel like some of you are building up trust, is popping into my head as well. So I feel like some of you could be building up trust with like people in your life. But I would also say if like you are a teacher, or if you are somebody who's like trying to become an expert, or if you have a business or anything like that, I feel like some of you could be like kind of getting a lot of attention based off of those things. And I feel like that that's where there could be a lot of success with these two cards. And finally, you have the Temperance card and the Four of Pentacles. I feel like some of you need to be patient. I feel like you're patiently building up this right here. Four of Pentacles, financial stability, financial security. So I feel like some of you are building up financial stability or financial security with that Four of Pentacles. I feel like for others that, I feel like some of you are like trying to create more freedom. It's kind of weird because like, I read tarot very differently than most people, I guess. But what I would say here is that the Four of Pentacles, to me, I create circles in my head. It's very, very long and crazy to explain, but I create circles in my head. So to me, the way the cards go, it goes from the Four of Pentacles. Next card over would be the Four of Wands. It doesn't make any sense, I know, trust me. But what I would say here is like, I feel like the Four of Wands is a card of true freedom, and I feel like some of you are starting to let go of things that are holding you back, that are preventing you from creating true freedom in your life. So that was probably a much easier way to say it, but that's what I feel here. So that's what I would say for you. But I like it. I feel like you're also increasing your finances as well, so I love it. So thank you, Aries. All right, Taurus, I gotta fix this chart real quick, Taurus. All right, there we go. All right, Taurus. What do we have for you, Taurus people? Taurus, you have the Devil showing up first in the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you're very independent at this time, Taurus. And this is very good energy. I would say this is very positive for you. If I was being super picky here, I would say, again, if you want love, make sure to stay open. But I do feel like there is a very positive, I feel like this is like positive independence that is showing up here in your reading. So I feel like some of you could be reaching a new level of independence, but it feels more positive to me. It feels like things could be getting better. I actually feel positive about the Devil for you as well. I feel like some of you could be working hard, and I feel like all that other stuff. But I feel like for some of you, either you're clearing these things up, so you could be clearing like negative habits up, or you could be getting rid of bad habits and things like that. But I also feel like it just could be talking about hard work. It's like you're working hard to get this right here, which is total. The Nine of Pentacles is total financial freedom in a lot of ways, but it's also a card of self-reliance, being able to take care of yourself. So it's like you're cutting out toxic things and being able to take care of yourself here, Taurus, doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing with Uranus in your sign. I mean, there's no other way to say it. Next, you have the Nine of Wands here, and you have the Fool. So I feel like some of you are ready to start something new with these two cards. It's like you're ready to take a leap of faith with the Fool card. You're ready to kind of like jump out into the world with this card here. Nine of Wands says, I feel like for whatever reason, I'm not getting the typical messages here on the Nine of Wands. I'm getting more like brave, bold. Like I feel like you're like standing out in the world, but I feel like you're willing to do it with this Nine of Wands. I feel like you're willing to kind of like open up and all this other stuff. I feel like you have like a lot of energy as well. I don't feel like, by the way, I don't feel like this is today, Taurus. I almost feel like this is like something that's going to be building over the next few months or so, maybe. So maybe by like the end of the year, you're going to be feeling all these things. Maybe by the end of the year, you're going to be taking advantage of all these energies and things like that. But overall, I feel like it's very positive, and I feel like it leads to you taking action on things that you want in your life, or it leads to some sort of new beginning. And finally, look, Page of Wands in the door, a new beginning. So I feel like a lot of you are kind of like moving towards a new beginning with these two cards. Page of Wands is a card that says be creative, be enthusiastic, be courageous, be confident, be bold, all those things that I was talking about earlier. But it's also kind of like a card of being more spontaneous. So it says if you're starting something new, some sort of new beginning here, Taurus, just be all of those things. And also keep your options open. That will probably be the best thing for you. For others, I do feel like this could be new love coming in for you here. I feel like it could be a fire sign that's coming in for you just looking at these cards. So I feel like, again, if you're looking for love, there could be a fire sign coming in for you. Nine of Wands says to get love, you're going to have to get as much attention as you possibly can. So make sure to get out there, meet new people, and all that other good stuff. And you will meet someone very quickly with these two cards. But Taurus, that's what I got for you. That looks really good. Definitely some sort of new beginning coming in for you. So I like it. Thank you, Taurus. All right, Gemini. What do we have for you, Gemini people? Gemini. All right. You know what, Gemini? I just shuffled all these cards backwards. So hold. You know what? We don't have time for that, people. So that card deck, that deck's getting retired for the evening. So Gemini, you're getting a new deck. So hold on 1 second. Here we go, Gemini. Gemini, you're in luck. Brand new deck. This is a bad sign. We're only on Gemini. We're already having to switch up decks. That's all right. Gemini, you have the Eight of Pentacles here, and the Lovers, you showing up in a very strong position. Eight of Pentacles to me is the card of material success on the horizon, so I feel like there is more money coming in for you. You have the King of Pentacles as well, very financially secure type of card, so I feel like there's more money coming in for you, Gemini. For others, this could just represent you putting in the work to be successful, so I feel like you are just putting in the work here, Eight of Pentacles, to be successful in the future. Could be in love as well. So the Eight of Pentacles to me is a card of putting in the work to love. So it's like a card of dating, getting out there, meeting new people, all that other stuff. I do feel like there could be love coming in for you. Could be an earth sign, could be any sign, but tonight, basically all you have is earth showing up here, so probably an earth sign. But again, it could be any sign coming in for you. I'm also getting something legal here as well. I would say if you are dealing with something legal, I would say that there could be some sort of payout or payment with these two cards. Next, you have the Eight of Cups and the Two of Wands. So I feel like you are getting a lot of attention with this Page of Wands here. I mean, the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands, the card of taking the lead as well. I feel like for some of you, this could be very simple. It could just be leaving one position at work, going to a new position as well. So the Two of Wands is like taking the lead, becoming a leader in your life. So I feel like you're taking the lead in some area of your life, but it could also just be taking the lead at work, like stepping up into a leadership position or something like that. For others, I feel like you're just leaving behind things that no longer serve you with the Eight of Cups, and you're kind of like taking the lead on that. So I feel like you're just moving towards things that fulfill you, especially with that Lovers card here, Gemini. That could just say that you're moving towards fulfillment or more happiness, and that's pretty much it there, Gemini. And finally, you have the King of Pentacles in the Mirror. I feel like some of you could be just kind of like almost taking... I'm getting more of like a magnifying glass, not a mirror. So I feel like some of you could just be more paying attention on a deeper level to your finances. I feel like a lot of people are doing this right now, but definitely you, Gemini. So I feel like you could be paying much closer attention to your finances and like how to improve your finances with these two cards. And that's probably pretty much it. I also feel for others that this could be an earth sign in your life. I feel like for some of you, I'd say if you've had difficulties with an earth sign in love, I feel like this person could just be a reflection on you. So some of you could be, like the mirror can say, you need to realize that sometimes people are a reflection. One thing I always tell people is, like, sometimes, like, I talk to people who can't let someone go, and I'm always like, well, really, what it is like, maybe you end up with somebody whose situation reminds you of your situation from, like, years ago. This happens all the time. I see it all the time, where maybe, like, I've talked to people who've had financial issues, then they get together with somebody who's had financial issues that are very, very similar, and I'm like, is that, really, is that a connection, or is that, like, just like a soulmate that's like a stepping stone soulmate? I feel like sometimes we end up with people who just kind of show us where we were several years ago in our lives, just to kind of remind us of that time. And I feel like that's sometimes why people come into our lives, so we can be like, I don't want that mess again in my life, right? So I feel like for some of you, it's like, especially in love, you could have been dealing with that, like somebody who was a mirror of your situation from many years ago. For others, I feel like this could be just a new job, so not as exciting. But there you go, Gemini. Thank you, Gemini. All right, Gemini, that was nice. Cancer, what do we have for you, Cancer people? Cancer people. Cancer, you have the Star card and the Hierophant. I feel like this could be love coming in for you. I feel like by the way, Cancer, if you want love, I feel like you have to take a leap of faith. You have the Fool card, which says you need to get out there, meet new people, date, all that other good stuff if you want love. But I do feel like there could be, like, marriage potential coming in for you. For others, I feel like this is more like a break from the universe. I think I've said this to you before, and I get the same message for you, Cancer, as well. That I feel like for a lot of you, it's like if you felt like stuck for a very long period of time, I almost feel like this is like the universe stepping in with, like, a miracle for you almost, and kind of like allowing you to move forward, allowing things to maybe work out a little bit easier for you in your life as well. So if you've been stuck for a long time, I almost feel like this is like a miracle coming in for you. Next, you have the King of Swords here and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like for some of you, again, this could be a legal matter. By the way, if you're dealing with a legal matter, this basically says, like, the truth will come out here, especially because you have the Hierophant here, which has to do with the rules, but also Saturn and Capricorn is like saying the truth will come out. So I feel like this could be saying that the truth will come out in some sort of legal situation that you could be involved in, and that could happen on your side, could happen on their side as well if you're dealing with other sides. For others, I feel like this could be a new job. To me, King of Swords could just be a new boss. I don't attach sex to my card, so it could be any sex, Cancer, that your boss is. Just because it's a king doesn't mean it's a man boss, right? It could be any boss. So I feel like there could be a new boss coming in for some of you, and this could be a new job for some of you as well. I do feel like this could be love. I'm getting a bunch of stuff here. I feel like this could be love for you as well. It could be an air sign, or it could be, but really I don't feel that. I feel like it's more than likely an earth sign with a bunch of air in their chart. So I do feel like for some of you, you could have an air sign, but for the most part, I feel like it could be an earth sign coming in for love if you're looking for love. And finally here, you have the Empress and the Fool. So I feel like for a lot of you, there's a lot of abundance coming in, but what I would say here is that this abundance is not going to come in for you unless you take a leap of faith with the Fool card. So I feel like for a lot of you that there needs to be some sort of leap of faith taken. This could be like starting a new job, something new. I always say with the Fool card, the Fool is a card of like new beginnings, needing to start something new. It's also a card of faith and needing to have faith that something is going to work out for you. That's why it's like a card of jumping off a cliff, It's like a card, you're having faith that your parachute is going to open, right? So I feel like a lot of you need to have faith that something's going to work out. The Empress says that it will work out very well if you do that. So I feel like there's a lot of success and good stuff coming in for you, Cancer, but that's what I got for you. So thank you, Cancer. All right, Leo. What do we have for you, Leo people? Leo, let's see here. Leo, you have the Nine of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. I feel that for some of you, I feel like you need to not give up on something. Two of Pentacles says pick the new path. Like, this could represent an update in your life, and it could represent needing more experimentation time as well. So, like, for example, Leo, I feel like I always say this to you, if you've been doing your business the same way for 20 years, I feel like it's definitely time for a change with these two cards. This is kind of like, Nine of Wands to me is a card of experimentation. It's a card of throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. So it says, that maybe you have a lot of old ideas, but maybe you need new ideas or a fresh perspective on everything in your life. So I feel like you could be, or you could need to be going through a lot of changes in business or work with these two cards. For others, this can say don't give up. There's about to be new options. So again, maybe you feel like zeroed out in your life, Leo. Maybe you feel like you don't have any options. Both these cards say don't give up. You're about to have a bunch of options coming into your life, like in work, love, wherever you feel like you don't have something. This is saying there's new options coming in. Next, you have the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Cups. Kind of a weird combination. I would say Ten of Swords is a card of rock bottom. So if you've been feeling like you hit rock bottom or something like that, this can say Ten of Cups can be fortune after difficulty. It can say that you're getting away from like a rock bottom moment, or you're feeling much better after being in like kind of like a rock bottom situation. For others, this could just be a move. Ten of Swords to me can just be going from one place to another. It could also just represent going from one business to another as well. So I feel like for a lot of you, this could just be going from one business to the other with these two cards. For others, I feel like this is dating. I feel like some of you need to like let go of the past and love and start dating to find love if you want love. So that's what I would say there. And that's it. I feel like some of you can be spending time with family as well with that Ten of Cups. Finally, you have the Historian and the Knight of Cups. I do feel like there could be a water sign coming in for you, Leo. I know a lot of Pisces Leo couples that have been together forever, and so that's an option. Could be any water sign though, of course, is what I would say here. For others, it could just be a knight in shining armor, or just somebody who sweeps you off your feet. So if you're looking for love, this could definitely be love coming in for you here. The Historian is a card of like things from the past. I feel like we all need to let go of things from the past. It's like, you know, no matter what basically the problem is that I feel like a lot of us, if we're getting into like relationships or even jobs, we could be projecting a lot of stuff from the past onto these new situations. So the Historian is saying like, if you get into a new relationship, you need to realize that this is a brand new person. It's not the same person that you dated before. So treat them that way. Don't treat them like some, you know, bozo that you dated last week, is what I'd say here. But I feel that's what I feel for you. For others of you, if you're not interested in love, again, this could be a job or a job offer coming in for you as well, Leo. So that's that. But thank you, Leo. All right, Virgo. What do we have for you, Virgo people? And Virgo. Virgo, you have the Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. I feel like for some of you, this could be love coming in for you here. Some of you could be moving very quickly towards love here, but this could be a good relationship coming in for you. Seven of Pentacles says that you've been patient, basically waiting for love, and so you know, you've been patient, waiting. This could also be a change in direction as well here with the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like for some of you, this could be just saying that it's like there's a change of direction of love, or there's like new growth in the area of love as well. So if you are like hoping to grow, this could say that there is growth coming in. Two of Cups could also be a perfect match with some sort of change. I would say, Virgo, this comes up for you every single night. If you are making some sort of change in your life, whether it's moving, traveling, getting a new job, starting a new relationship, whatever, I don't care what it is, I feel like this is just saying it's going to be great for you. It's going to be a really good thing for you to do. So make those changes with those two cards. Next, you have the Magician and the Three of Cups. I feel like there could be a celebration coming in for some of you. For some of you, I'm getting visiting family as well. So if you're like visiting family, or if you're traveling, I would say probably if you're born closer to the Leo side of things, because Leo had like a very similar message, I would say if you're visiting family, if you're spending time with family, I feel like this is going to be very good for you here with these two cards. I also feel for others that there could be a new beginning coming in for you as well. Magician is a card of taking action, but it's a card that says take action on some sort of new beginning for you. I feel like there could be a new beginning coming in. I also feel for others that there could be something coming in to your conscious awareness that involves other people. So, yeah, this is kind of like a weird message, but you could be picking up things about the way that other people feel about you, or you could be reading people's minds practically with these two cards. So I would trust your thoughts. I feel like it's saying something about trusting your intuition and everything like that. I also feel like in a lot of ways that this is saying that you need to kind of like pay attention to I feel like some of you need to pay attention to your attention, because the Magician says concentrate on what you want. I feel like for some of you, this is kind of like saying that you need to concentrate very, very hard on the things you want. I would also say if you're like creating something new in your life with these two cards, these cards are saying make sure to like concentrate on whatever new things you're creating here with those two cards. And finally, you have the Eight of Wands and the Four of Wands. I do feel like some of you could be moving very quickly towards marriage. So if you're meeting someone new, it could be somebody that you end up marrying in the future. This could also be just a major victory in your life, or having a major celebration in your life as well. So it could just say that you're reaching certain goals or milestones, and this will lead to like celebrations or happy times for you here as well. I also feel like some of you are, I would be careful of like the running away energy, running away from things here, Virgo. Eight of Wands, these are both really good cards, but what I would say here is that the Four of Wands is a card of like freedom and excitement. The Eight of Wands is a card of like conclusions, a quick movement, but it can also be running away from your problems, and that's kind of like popping into my head. So I would be very careful of running away from your problems or running away from things with these two cards. I feel like you have to face things head on. I feel like I've said this to you before, Virgo. I'm not sure, but I'd be careful of that. I also feel I'm getting a lot of stuff here. I feel like there could be a lot of communication coming in for you as well, about marriage or about love as well. So if you're looking for love, I feel like, again, I feel like there could be like a lot of communication coming in there. But that's that, Virgo. Thank you, Virgo. Really appreciate it. All right, Libra. What do we have for you, Libra people? And Libra. Libra, you have the Ace of Cups here and the Door. And yeah, I feel like there could be new love coming in for you as well, Libra. So I feel like for some of you, this could be love coming in. For others, this could just be your intuition, needing to trust your intuition. The Door could be saying that maybe your intuition is telling you to start a new job or get a new business or whatever. I feel like for others, there's like a need for intimacy. So some of you could be like craving intimacy with somebody else, or you could be craving just time, being able to spend time with somebody with these two cards. And it could just say that there is a lot of, that there's a very strong desire, basically. I don't know, kind of a weird message, but I'm feeling like very strong desires here. You have the Knight of Wands as well, which could be a very strong desire type card for you, Libra. So that's what I feel here with these two cards. I don't know, that's all I'm getting. Next, you have the Sun and the Hangman. So I feel like for some of you, there's a lot of attention coming in for you. I feel like you need to get attention. Look at, Libra, it's the same story every single night. I feel like you have to get off the pole, and I feel like you have to get as much attention as you possibly can onto whatever it is that you're doing. So again, if you're trying to get a job, make sure to try to stand out in that to get that job as much as you possibly can. If you're trying to improve your business, make sure to get it to stand out as much as you possibly can. I feel like that will be a good idea for you. This could also just be some sort of like sudden realization as well. You have the Hangman. It's like you've been waiting and waiting and waiting for some answers. You've been waiting for some sort of change, and the Sun comes in, it illuminates things in our lives, and it's kind of like sudden enlightenment. So I feel like some of you could be suddenly gathering information about things that you want or that you need to do in your life, and that's just going to lead to a lot of changes and things like that. And finally, you have the Five of Swords and the Knight of Wands. So I feel like a lot of you need to work towards your passions with this Knight of Wands. This comes up for you all the time, Libra, so you are definitely one of the main signs that I would say needs to kind of work on passion projects or things that you are more passionate about with these two cards. I also feel like you're very like charming and charismatic at this time, so get out there if you're looking for love. Five of Swords says take a risk in love. It says get out there and take some sort of risk. I feel like for others, this could be a breakup. So some of you could have gone through a breakup, and you could have dealt with someone who is like a player type energy. So again, if you're dealing with a player, I would say kick them to the curb, get rid of them. You don't need them, right? With these two cards. And I would also say that this could be talking about confidence as well. Five of Swords to me, it's like all the typical Five of Swords stuff, right? It's about like self-interest and, kind of like fighting or giving up on something. But to me, it's also saying take a risk, especially with this Knight of Wands, which says, take a risk to start something new or make changes in your life. I'm also getting something about health here, by the way. I do feel like some of you need to watch your health, or I feel like if you are making health changes, Libra, I feel like these changes are going to be very positive for you. I feel like they're going to increase your energy and make you feel more confident and all that other stuff. But if you're not making health changes, I feel like it would be a good idea to take a look at your health with those cards. But that's that. All right, thank you, Libra. Really appreciate it. All right, Scorpio. What do I have for you? Scorpio people and Scorpio. Alright, Scorpio, you have the Temperance card and the Moon. Cards are jumping all over the place. I feel like some of you need to face your fears, basically, at this time. So, the Moon is your fears. I feel like you need to face your fears with the Moon card. The Temperance card is a card of balance. That's where that's popping into my head. Normally, I'd say patience, but I feel like some of you need to bring things into balance here with these two cards. I also feel like some of you could be blowing things out of proportion with this right here, and everything else. It's definitely popping into my head. Like, you could be afraid of things that are just not going to happen. So I feel like some of you could be having fears about things that are just not going to happen in your life no matter what. So it's like I feel like you're creating these stories in your head. So I'd say make sure to not make things happen. I'm also getting like be very careful with like what people say to you. So like I feel like people could be telling you things or saying things to you just in general that just aren't true. So I'd be careful of stories here, definitely with these cards. I would say I would be careful of like third party stories as well, meaning like somebody comes to you and they say, I heard, so and so's best friends, uncles, cousins, brothers, wife, ex-husband's, mother-in-law just told me about your boyfriend. It's like if you're hearing all these crazy stories about that are like, 10 people removed from the actual situation, I would say ignore it completely. So, that was probably a really complicated way to just say no gossip here, Scorpio. I'd be careful of gossip. Next, you have the Nine of Swords. I'm actually getting justice on this Nine of Swords and the Queen of Cups. So I feel like if you're dealing with something legal, there could be justice coming in for you. To me, the Nine of Swords does say that there could be some justice coming in for you, basically. So I feel like there's justice coming in for you here in some sort of situation. I feel like you could be worried about it, though. So that's probably why it's coming up as the Nine of Swords. It's like you're worried whether or not the truth will come out in some sort of situation, or you're worried about whether or not you will kind of like get the truth out of a situation. I feel like you are here. This could be involving love as well, is what I'd say to you, Scorpio. For others, this could just represent a temporary situation. So I feel like there's some sort of change coming in for you with the Queen of Cups. To me, the Queen of Cups is a card of a change in direction in your life. So I feel like there is just some sort of change in your life with these two cards. And finally, you have the Six of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. I'd be very careful if you have an Earth sign coming back. I feel like I've said this to you before as well. Yeah, you have two sixes. I feel like two sixes, to me, says you are moving in the right direction. So two sixes says keep moving in the right direction. Knight of Pentacles, I'd be very careful if you have an Earth sign coming back to you. And I feel like this is just their MO. I'm almost positive I said the same thing last night as well. I just see someone who just does this to everybody. So again, if you were with an Earth sign and they just like up and disappeared or whatever, I feel like they could be trying to come back to you now, but I feel like this is what they do. I feel like they just go around in a circle. I'm almost 1,000% sure I said the same thing last night as well, is that like it's almost like there's someone who just like they just do this all the time. They just go in a circle. So I'd be very careful of that. For others, I feel like this could be major increases in your finances, but it's more like building a momentum. So it's like will you wake up with $1 million in your bank account tomorrow? No, probably not. But it's like you're on the right path to get to that $1 million if that's what you want with these cards. So I'd just say keep working on whatever you're working on. So thank you, Scorpio. All right, Sagittarius. Let's see what we have for you, Sagittarius people. Sagittarius, you have the World card coming up here, and Seven of Swords. I feel like you need to let go of your fears here, Sagittarius. The Seven of Swords could say that you need to open up more. You need to step through a new portal. You need to leave old comfort zones behind with these two cards. I always tell the story like, it's like people, it's been like scientifically proven. Like if you get a job, for example, and, people will be making like $50,000 a year at a job. If they go up to $100,000 a year, like after a couple years, they always go back to $50,000 a year. Why? It's because like that is their comfort zone. So I feel like some of you need to get out of comfort zones here with these two cards, and I feel like you need to like expand your comfort zone and kind of like break through those ceilings basically. So I feel like some of you need to break out of that. For others, I feel like you need to travel. For others, I feel like if you're looking for something, like if there's something you're looking for, love, money, business, whatever, I don't care, this is saying you need to look somewhere else. So I feel like some of you need to look in places that you haven't looked before. That's a very vague statement, but I mean there's a million places you could look for pretty much anything, right? So could literally be talking about travel, but it could also just say in a different place than you're looking right now. So I feel like you need to like look for other things there. Next, you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Five of Wands. I feel like some of you need to go on an adventure, definitely, now that I see this here. So the Five of Wands to me is a card of conflict and everything like that, but really, the Five of Wands is a card of learning. It is a card of learning through conflict. So I feel like some of you, but it's not even conflict. People look at this the wrong way, right? It's like if we go through challenges or if people tell us no to something that we want, it's just a learning experience. And that's what the Five of Wands is. It's just a learning experience just so we can improve our lives. Wheel of Fortune says you are on a path. You are heading towards your true destiny. But Five of Wands says, I used to call this card Indiana Jones, right? Five of Wands. Because Five of Wands to me is like going through some sort of crazy temple and kind of like avoiding snakes and pits and all this other stuff so that you can get your gold right here. Financial independence and success here, Sagittarius. So I feel like a lot of you just need to keep going and start moving towards these things, basically. Start moving towards success with these two cards. But I like it. Wheel of Fortune, tons of luck, tons of good stuff coming in for you. And finally, you have the Hermit, and you have the Hermit and the Nine of Pentacles, so I feel like there's a lot of success coming in for you. I feel for some of you, I feel like you need to get more detailed. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of refinement, but it's like a card of being refined, but I'm just getting refinement. So I feel like some of you need to get more clear on the things that you want in your life with the Hermit here. So I feel like you need to get more clear, and you will get them once you're very clear about what you want. For others, I feel like there is just more money and more success coming in for you here. So I definitely like to see that, probably through a job. I feel like some of you could just, this is kind of boring is what I would say to you. I feel like for some of you, this could just be saying that you are kind of like, that I feel like some of you have been waiting here for something, so I feel that. But to me, I also feel that this could just be that you are searching for something as well here, Sagittarius. Hermit, kind of like searching. Some of you could be looking for money, literally, but this could be like a job. It could be anything. It could be something legal. It could just be looking for new ways to make money. It could be anything. The good news is, I mean, I feel like there's going to be time, like it's going to take time to get whatever it is you want, but it's like the Nine of Pentacles says that you will be successful, so overall, Sagittarius, this looks pretty good, is what I'd say to you. And I'd say don't give up. Five of Wands says don't give up. It says, yes, there is conflict. There will be a temptation to give up. So, I just want to get that point across. But I'd say don't give up, Sagittarius. So, there you go. All right. Thank you, Sagittarius. All right. Capricorn. What do we have for you, Capricorn people? Capricorn. Capricorn, you have the Queen of Swords and the Three of Wands here. And yeah, this looks pretty good. I feel like some of you are very independent. This to me would say that the Three of Wands is like a card of taking the lead. So I feel like some of you are taking the lead in life and being very successful with these two cards. I also feel for others that this could be just needing to trust your instincts. I'm getting the word instincts on the Queen of Swords. Really weird, because that's not even what the Queen of Swords means. But I don't know. I feel like you need to trust your instincts for whatever reason, Capricorn, so I'm going to say it. For others, I do feel like, again, this could be a legal situation. I feel like for some of you, you could be involved in a legal situation. And there could just be, could just be taking a sweet time, which I feel like I've said to you before. It's like Three of Wands just says you're waiting for things to kind of move forward, basically. Next, you have the Three of Pentacles and the Strength card. So I feel like some of you need to be driven at this time with these two cards, and I feel like that teamwork could really help you out. I feel like I've been saying this all year. I feel like you opening up to teamwork, or you opening up to working on a team, would be a really good idea with these two cards, because I feel like for some of you, that's what this is saying. I feel like you need to open up to working on a team, or open up to other people, like allowing other people to help you, whether it's in business, job, money, whatever. I feel like you need to open up to other people. I do feel like this could be love as well. I feel like this could be a Leo. You have pretty much everything here, but Leo is definitely jumping out at me right now. So I do feel like there could be a Leo coming in for love, if you want love. But Three of Pentacles, I feel like this person wants to put the work into the relationship, so I feel like it would be very good for you. For others, I feel like that Three of Pentacles is talking about planning and having a plan. Even the Strength card could just say, like, you need to follow a plan here, Capricorn, on what you're going to do with your life or your money or whatever. But it's like sometimes the Strength card comes up because it's like maybe we come up with a plan with the Three of Pentacles here, but maybe the plan just doesn't look like it's going to work out. but we need to follow it anyway. So I feel like some of you just need to almost see something through to the end. I feel like I say this to you all the time, so that's what I would do there. And finally, you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. I feel like you're very courageous at this time, which is nice. I also feel with the Queen of Wands, to me, the Queen of Wands says commit to the path, commit to the plan. Exactly what I just said. So to me, the Queen of Wands is a card of wholehearted energy. It's a card of giving something everything you got. So if you're starting something new, or even if you're thinking about just starting over in something that you that isn't new, maybe you're thinking about just kind of giving something new life. This says commit 100% to doing whatever it is you're doing. You will be successful if you commit. I also feel for some of you, this is definitely you being more sure of yourself, which is good. I keep saying that this year, if there's one thing that we could do, it's just being sure that things are going to work out for us. If we are literally just sure of ourselves, things will work out big time with this Ace of Pentacles. So we just need to be sure of ourselves with these cards, is what I would say to you. But that looks really good. Yeah, Nine of Cups. I feel like you're moving towards like a wish. I feel like you're moving towards success as well, Capricorn, and all sorts of like just good things. So Capricorn, it looks really good. Definitely heading towards fulfillment as well. But thank you, Capricorn. All right, let me just get a new deck here for Aquarius, and we will get started for you, Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. Here we go. 2 more shuffles here, Aquarius, and we will get started. Hopefully, I don't do this one backwards, but all right. Let's see. All right. Here we go. Aquarius. Let's see. Aquarius, you have the World card and the Seven of Swords. I feel like you have to let go of your fears at this time, like everybody else. So I don't know what is going on with all these fear cards showing up for everybody, but everybody let go of your fears. I know what it is. It's the moon next week. So everybody, I feel like, just needs to ignore this week. If you have a fear, replace it with a positive thought right away, is what I would say to you, and that will probably make things better. But I would be careful of fears, doubts, all that other stuff. I feel like for a lot of you, it's like you're opening up to the world, or you're opening up to great things coming in for you, but I feel like you have to let go of the fears. For some of you, the world says like a new portal is opening up. Of course, this could be travel, moving, or needing to travel or move for whatever reason coming up for you. So I feel like there could be a lot of good stuff coming in here with the World card, but really good. Even better than that is you have really good cards here, Aquarius. You have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands coming up together. So I feel like there's a very passionate new beginning coming for you. I feel like in love and money for you, Aquarius. So for some of you, there could be a lot of passion just in general in your life. It could be in love and money, both with these 2 cards. The Ace of Wands says you need to move towards your desires. So I feel like a lot of you could be feeling very strongly pulled towards anything. It could be a person, a place, a thing. It could be anything. The Ace of Wands says you need to like follow your joy. You need to allow your joy to guide you towards whatever it is that you want. So I feel like some of you need to move towards your joy with this Ace of Wands. The Ace of Pentacles says if you do that, you will have everything you want in life with the Ace of Pentacles. So that's what I feel like you need to do with these 2 cards. I also feel like there is about to, like, if you need money, to me, this combination would say maybe you're looking for a loan, or maybe you're looking for money for something. This could represent like a loan or money coming in with these 2 cards. And finally, you have the 3 of Swords and the King of Pentacles. I feel like your finances are about to stabilize. For some of you, this could be thinking about a breakup. But I would say I'm getting very weird story here. Like I feel like if you went through a breakup, I feel like it was like with somebody where you thought it was stable, or maybe it was stable at one point, and then it kind of like lost its stability. I feel like it kind of like threw you up in some ways. So I feel like it could have messed with you. So if you had a relationship that messed with you, I feel like you could be thinking about it a lot right now, but I would try to let it go if that's you here with these 2 cards. For others, I feel like you are just making your health more stable. So maybe you've been sick or you haven't been feeling very well. I feel like if that's the case, again, I'm not a doctor, so do not take this as medical advice, but I feel like you could be healing up with these 2 cards here. Aquarius is what I would say. But Aquarius, that looks really good. I want to pull 2 more cards. Yeah, I feel like there's good stuff coming in for you. Aquarius, I feel like you need to start putting in the work into things, though. Page of Pentacles, good card, bad card. To me, it says like there could be things in your life that maybe you want, but you're not putting enough work into these things. Six of Wands says there's going to be a lot of success there. So again, let go of the fears. When I see a combination like this, to me, this could like represent not starting something or not creating a deeper commitment to something that you want because of fear. So I feel like this could be a business, a job. It could be a love relationship. It could be anything. But this says there needs to be more energy put into whatever it is that you want. 6-1 says you will be victorious. So Aquarius, that looks really good. So thank you, Aquarius, really appreciate it. All right, Pisces, what do we have for you, Pisces people? Pisces, as always, thank you for your patience, Pisces. I just want to give this a quick shuffle for you, Pisces. So, and these decks are not cooperating tonight at all. So that's that. But Pisces. Wow. Pisces, amazing tonight. Really good. Alright, Pisces. You start off with the Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups here. I feel like definitely could be love coming in for some of you. Knight of Cups, Knight in Shining Armor type of energy. So there could be somebody coming in who sweeps you off your feet. You could already be with this person as well. Could be a water sign. Could be any sign. You have fire showing up here as well. You have water. You have fire. And you have fire. So it could be anything. Could be somebody with a lot of fire in their chart as well, or just some fire. But I feel like this could be love. You could be still, there could be like a sense of independence in this relationship. Probably not a bad thing, you being a Pisces. So probably not that big of a deal is what I would say there. For others, this could say that there's a lot of success in your dreams, Pisces. Knight of Cups is your dreams. It is your fantasies. It is your dream life. And it says that you need to bring those things down to earth. I mean, how many nights in a row have I been saying this to you? Probably like every single night. So I feel like you need to start bringing your ideas, your plans down to earth, and I feel like this is what you will have. Everything you want. Nine of Pentacles, total success, being able to take care of yourself, and if you have people in your life that you need to take care of as well, being able to take care of those people, pretty much everything. So I feel like you need to ground your ideas in reality. Next you have the Sun, the best card in the deck, and the Seven of Wands. I feel like you know what you need to commit to here, Pisces. This could be regarding love, money, business, job, whatever. This basically says you know exactly what you're doing. Sun, you know exactly what to do. I also feel like there's like a certain level of greatness coming in for you. For some of you, I feel like Seven of Pentacles, Pisces, every single time you get this card, I feel like an energy of needing to double down on things, because the Seven of Wands is a card of conviction. It's just a card of being very sure of yourself, kind of like the Queen of Wands, which who was that? Aquarius had, right? Pretty sure it was Aquarius. I don't know. It was somebody. But to me, it's a card of conviction, a card of being very sure that you're going to get something done. The Sun says you will be successful, so the more sure of yourself that you are, probably the better. Next, Pisces, you have the Ace of Cups here, and you also have the Page of Wands. So I feel like for some of you that you need to kind of like be more courageous and confident in love. So if you're looking for love, again, get out there. For others, this could be a commitment coming in for you. Could be marriage as well. Ace of Cups can represent like marriage, love, intimacy, deep bond. It's your emotions overflowing, being very happy. So I feel like there's like a lot of happiness and stuff like that coming in for you here with these two cards here, Pisces. But I love it. Definitely could be love for you, is what I'd say, Pisces. But hold on one second, Pisces. Like I said, these decks are not cooperating tonight, but I want to see. Yeah, I feel like some of you could need to let the past go in love, is what I'd say. I also feel like some of you need to focus on more like personal growth stuff, more of like believing in yourself and all that other stuff, all that other good stuff as well, right, Pisces? So I feel like some of you need to kind of like believe in yourself more. That Seven of Wands really talks about like needing to commit to some sort of change in your life, Pisces. So that's what I would say here. Eight of Cups just says cut things out that no longer serve you. Get rid of the excess, get rid of negative people, whatever it is that you need to get rid of. That's what this is saying here. This is what you will become. You will become very, successful, very creative, inspiring, like the Sun. It's a card of inspiration. So you will become very inspiring, bold. You will become a leader, pretty much everything. So Pisces, that looks amazing. So thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card now, and we are going to do cards 1, 2, and 3. So 1, 2, and 3, people. Let's see what we have for you, everybody. 1, 2, and 3. All right. 1, 2, and 3 here. Norma, I agree. I think the cards are wanting to talk to me for sure. That is definitely what it is. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, and 3. We are very close. And, alright. And here we go. 1, 2, 3. Alright, if you pick card number 1, you have the 6 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. Fortune after difficulty. So I feel like for those of you that pick card number 1, there could be fortune after difficulty or just happiness coming in for you here. Could also be dealing with family with these 2 cards. So a lot of you could be dealing with family or spending time with family, traveling for family, whatever, with these 2 cards. I also feel like some of you could be heading towards marriage with these 2 cards. Seems to be a major theme right now. Why? North Node in Cancer, duh, right? So I feel like a lot of people could be heading towards marriage or heading towards finding someone that they will be marrying. So definitely a lot better love energy than we've had for probably quite a long time with these 2 cards. If you're looking for love, date. 10 of Cups says date. But overall, just good feelings on card number 1. If you pick card number 2, you have the Judgment card and the 7 of Pentacles. I feel like some of you could be just putting in the work to rebirth or towards your inner calling. 7 of Pentacles is just a card of assessment. Like, I feel like some of you could be thinking whether or not you are on the right path, especially with the Judgment card showing up here. I keep telling people, and I say to people all the time, if you're alive, you're on the right path. That's all that matters. You being alive. So that's it. So I feel like if you're alive and you're watching this, congratulations, you're on the right path. I don't think you have to worry about it with these 2 cards. 7 of Pentacles would say it would be a good time to put more energy into whatever your inner calling is. What is your inner calling? Whatever brings you joy. It's just that simple. So I feel like a lot of you need to move towards things that make you happy with these 2 cards, and that it's just that simple right there. But really good. I feel like some of you are about to see more money coming in. It's not going to be here overnight, but I feel like some of you are like working on something. It could be a personal project, a business, could be anything, and it could bring in a lot more money. And finally, if you pick card number 3, you have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. This could be a relationship. Whenever I get 2 cards of the same suit showing up together, to me it can represent a relationship, and it could represent like a power couple. I'm not a big fan of the Queen and the King of Swords together, although this time I am, is what I'd say to you. Ace of Pentacles, path to marriage. So I feel like for some of you, I feel like there needs to be more communication here. If you're in a new relationship here with these 2 cards, I feel like there's something weird going on here. I feel like things are actually good. Look at this. Ace of Pentacles, clarifying. So if this is love, if you're in a relationship or if you're getting into a relationship with these 2 cards, there's something weird going on here. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's just like a little minor hiccup, some sort of communication. So talk to your partner here. Again, I don't attach sex to my card, so it doesn't matter if you're into the same sex, different sex, aliens. I don't care what you date. Doesn't matter here with these 2 cards. But if you're in a relationship, I feel some sort of blockage, something stupid. I feel like you're looking at the same thing, but it's just different. So I feel like that's what you need to realize, but you could be on a path to marriage. For others, I do feel like this could be something legal. So if you're dealing with something legal, I feel like there could be justice here. Feels pretty good. I would also say if you're dealing with like gossip at work or anything like that, there could be justice in that situation as well. I feel very weird about that, but all right, that's good. All right, thank you everybody for being here. Really appreciate it. I'm going to answer questions now. Of course, super chats will get preference, but I will try to answer as many people as I possibly can. Also, I do answer super chats in order, everybody, so make sure to be patient and also make sure to pay attention. I do not repeat super chats. But let's see where I was. I don't even know. JC, I think I was on you, JC. But JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, thanks for the Jack cards. Jack may not be interested. Can I get some cards for the week? JC, did I answer this? I'm not sure. You know what? It doesn't matter. I'm pulling you more cards, okay? You have the Hangman and the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like there's going to be a turnaround for you here, JC. And I feel like there's going to be, it's like you're on the right path towards your destiny, is what I would say to you here, JC. So I feel like you're moving towards bigger and better things. 6 of Pentacles, I feel like you're putting in the work to build a brighter future. Is what I feel like saying. 6 of Pentacles, I like this for you. I'm not a big fan of the 6 of Pentacles in general, but I do feel actually like this is very positive for you. And I feel like it's saying that there is like a lot more success and good things coming in for you here. Yeah, I feel like you're going to notice more momentum building towards like success here, JC. This week as well. So I definitely like it. Elizabeth Juarez, have a good night. Thank you for being here. Lily, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, Aqua, and he's a Scorpio. Long distance. Will it work out? Yes. I feel like there's a lot of attraction here. I would say yes. I feel like there's like a lot. I love this card. Whenever I get something that Lily that is talking about a relationship and the King of Pentacles comes up, I love it because it says there's a lot of stability and long-term potential in this situation. So I'd say yes. I feel like it'll work out. Golden Minty, hello. Thank you for the super chat. When will my finances get better soon? You have the Knight of Pentacles. I mean the Knight of Cups here, and you also have the Four of Pentacles. I would say yes. This is for financial stability coming up for you. So I would say yes for you here. Knight of Cups says you need to like follow your dreams basically to get the things that you want. So, but I would say yes to you with these two cards for sure. Scarika, thank you for the super chat. Is the Gemini meant to be a temporary soulmate or long-term soulmate? I feel like they're too independent. Yeah, I would say temporary is what I'd say to you. So I would just say I feel like this is a temporary situation. Nine of Pentacles, Three of Cups. Three of Cups says it's like maybe just friends. That's what's popping into my head. That's not what the card means, by the way. But just intuitively, I feel like it's just saying that it's kind of like maybe you end up just being friends in the future, basically. Empress K, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What should I expect in love? I feel like you need to open up in love. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles says there's something new that you have to do to get love in your life. Seven of Wands is the answer. Seven of Wands says you have to open up more to more people, and that will bring love into your life. It's just that simple. This is true for everybody right now because of Black Moon, Lilith, and Pisces. Black Moon, Lilith, and Pisces, we are all just too shut down to love. Even if we're in a relationship, we should probably be very careful of being too closed off. We need to make sure that we're being open enough in the relationship to kind of like get it going forward. But I would open up more. Sandrine, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for the week. You have the Sandrine. I love it. Ten of Pentacles. Really awesome for money. So I feel like there could be more money coming in for you here, Sandrine, or just better opportunities financially for you here. And I definitely like that a lot with these two cards. I also feel that this could be talking about learning. So I feel like there could be a lot of like learning opportunities coming in for you here with this card as well. So that looks amazing. Lily, thank you for the super chat. You say here, where the heck is it? The meeting from tomorrow will go right. Lily, yes, I feel like it will. Four of Cups. Two of Swords, I wouldn't worry about it, but I would say yes to you. I feel like things will go very well for you. By the way, is Ate here? Ate, if you are here, can you pop your question in down below? Actually, I see you here right now, so pop your question in down below. Alright. Kennedy's Closet, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, do you see new love coming in, and should I leave my ex alone? I'm a Pisces. Yes, ex is over and done with, is what I would say to you. Seven of Cups, I feel like you need to get very focused on what you want, basically. So I feel like you need to get very focused on what you want in love, and I feel like you will get it for sure. Eight of Pentacles, I feel like you need to get out there and date, but definitely let go of the past, is what I'd say there. Yeah, you don't have anybody specific showing up here, so I feel like you need to let go of the past and move towards someone new, is what I would say to you there. But I would get out there and date with that Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is a boring ass card, right? It's a very good card, but it says you have to put the work in. Boring, right? Who wants to work? Nobody. Kenzie, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Kenzie, you say, will I get out of my legal troubles this week? Fruit of the Dead. Ten of Swords, I would say no. If I'm being honest with you, I would love to say yes, trust me, but I would say no. I feel like a little bit longer or whatever. Ten of Swords could be not feeling great, but you have the Fruit of the Dead, which is a card of abundance and happiness and things like that, so I wouldn't worry too much about it, but I would say probably not this week. And you say, am I cursed in love? No, you are not. Two of Pentacles, I feel like you need to get out there. You're very attractive at this time. So Two of Pentacles just says pick the new path. It says you need to get out there and have more fun. So I feel like that's what you need to do with the Two of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands says you need to get out there and get attention, basically. So I feel like there's a lot of success coming in for you there. But I like it. Stay hydrated. Good idea. Very good. Ate, I hope you are here. But please, Ate, put your question in down below, and I will be sure to answer it. But I want to make sure. I have a feeling that she keeps disappearing, and she's gonna miss out. David, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I ever get over past fear of teaching? Yes, definitely. To me, David, the Lovers, of course, is a card of paths and having new paths and new opportunities opening up for you. So I would say yes, for sure. Yeah, the Magician. You have all the talents, gifts, skills, and abilities you need. So I would say yes, no doubt about it. Christina Nava, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will Bestie be going to MIC with me? Yes, definitely. The world, traveling. So, yes, no doubt about it is what I would say here. Angela Na, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, may I have a card for coming week? You have the Frenzy card. I feel like things are going to move forward very quickly for you, Angela, so a lot of quick movement. Six of Wands could be a lot of attention and attraction as well, so I feel like there could be a lot of attention coming in for you. This could also just be good news is kind of what I feel for you. Some sort of victory this week. Sarah, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You say, any messages regarding love? Three of Swords, let go of the past. Five of Swords, I feel like you need to open up to new love, is what I'd say here. Five of Swords, too independent, of course. It's a card of self-interest. Only being interested in yourself. That sounds a lot worse than it actually is. Yeah, I feel like you need to let go of the past, of course, and you will find love a lot faster. Nine of Wands. Get as much attention as you possibly can. Kiara B. Hello, Kiara, by the way, and thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Who will I get married to? Will it be someone new? That rhymed. You're a rapper. Aqua won't commit. Don't really like Cancer. Also cards for something good that'll happen in my life. I can't tell you who you're going to get married to because there's a billion different people you could get married to, but you have the Ace of Swords here and the Eight of Wands. I feel like you need to get out there and date. The cards never want to answer someone specific. I always hesitate to answer specifically as well because really we could marry whoever we want for the most part, but we have to put the work in to get them, right? So that's what I'd say there. But yeah, Justice, all these cards want you to date. So I feel like you need to get out there and date. Stop focusing on the one. There is no the one. There are like 7 billion, or there's like 9 billion people here on Earth now, so there's plenty of people for you to meet with these two cards. So I'd get out there and date. Ace of Swords says there will be a quick victory. You will meet someone very quickly. Eight of Wands is quick movement and a conclusion to being single. The Justice card just says what you put in is what you're going to get out. So I would get out there. Six of Swords, definite improvements is what I'd say to you. But I would say none of those people is what I'd say to you. Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning. So I feel like there's a new passionate new beginning coming in for you as well. So that's what I'd say to you. Tay, I have been asking for you for like 20 minutes. So pop your question in down below. So that's that, Kiara. Kiara, did I finish that? I don't know. Yeah, I feel like there's marriage coming in for you, Kiara, but I feel like you need to date, is what I'd say to you. And get out of your head. Brooklyn, hello, Brooklyn. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the super chat. Brooklyn, if you have a question, pop it in down below. I'll be happy to answer it, is what I would say to you. Hey, Tay, you say your question, send, text, or wait. I would wait, is what I would say to you. Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords says not right now, but it also does say get out of your head. Let go of your fears. Tay, and you have the Mirror, which says, why are you doing this? And you have the Three of Pentacles, which is like putting in the work. I would be a little bit patient. I wouldn't do it just right now. Not like today, but I feel like soon is what I'd say to you. So maybe over like the next couple of weeks. Yeah, you have the Door. The Door is like a new opportunity opening up for you here in this situation. So I would just wait a couple of days, and then, you know, or like later on this week, I think would be a better time for you to do this. That's what I'd say there. Brooklyn, did Brooklyn have a question? I'm not sure. Probably not. All right. Sandy Rose, hello, Sandy. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I pulled you a card, by the way. You have the Nine of Cups, so I feel like there's wishes or good things coming in for you. I do have a green shirt, believe it or not, but I've had to go through. I got a green shirt just for you. And actually, I will try to remember and do my best to wear it tomorrow night, is what I'd say there. But thank you. Libra Sun to the Saggy Moon and back. That's one hell of a name. Thank you for the super chat. Does A have someone new or just busy? Five of Wands competition. I would say someone new is what I'd say to you. Yeah. Knight of Pentacles, just slow movement. So I would say this would say someone new is what I'd say to you. So I feel like it's someone new. Carol Cardone, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Can I have a card for love and work, please? You have the moon. Get out of your head is what I'd say to you here. And the Chariot, I feel like you are in control here of all victories that could potentially be happening to you. So I feel like you need to take control of your life with the Chariot and move towards the things that you want. This is also a card of victory, so I feel like you'll be having victories in both of these areas of your life as well. Carol, is what I'd say. Historian says let go of the past, especially for love. Brooklyn, you say, what's happening with Cancer, Sun, Queen of Cups? They're in their head. Two of Cups, love. So if this is a relationship, this could be love for you. But the Queen of Cups is like a change in direction in love. So if this is a relationship that you were in, it could be a breakup, even with these two positive cards. If it's not a relationship that you've been in, it could say that you're getting into a relationship in this situation, is what I'd say to you. But that looks pretty good, actually. I feel like there's passion there. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, there's like no movement for you, Brooklyn, in love. Or something like that. I feel like there needs to be more action taken in your life with the Page of Pentacles. So I'd say more action is what I'd say to you. Carol got JC, thank you again for the super chat. Really appreciate it. JC says another card for Sandy. So Sandy, you have the patience card, the temperance card. So I feel like you need to be patient at this time with this card, but I feel like there's like success coming in for you. Obviously you have that 9 of Cups, so I feel like there's good stuff coming in for you there. Casey, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I gotta get a new deck here. These decks are just not, they are just not cutting it. So let me see what we have going on here. Alright, Casey, we are doing a collective because of thank you to the stunning Casey. So everybody make sure to hit like. That's what she says, not me. So Casey says everybody has to hit like. Let's see what we got for you, everybody. For the collective, let's see here. For the collective, we have the Two of Swords here and the Queen of Pentacles. Everybody needs to start something new here. This comes up for everybody, and I feel like everybody needs to start something new. Two of Swords is like feeling stuck in some area of your life. The Queen of Pentacles simply says pick the new path. So to me, the Queen of Pentacles always says pick the new path, pick the different path, and you will be successful. To me, Queen of Pentacles is like trying to make a decision, being at a crossroads. Basically, it says let go of the past, start something new. This could be in love, money, business, job, could be anywhere in your life. It just says start something new. You will be successful. I feel like for everybody in the collective as well, there's about to be more money coming in with the Queen of Pentacles, but it could also be other types of resources as well. Next, for everybody in the collective, we have the 7 of Cups here and the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles coming up quite a bit tonight, which is pretty crazy. So I feel like there's a lot of success coming in for everybody. A lot of people could be reaching new levels of independence or just feeling like they can take care of themselves without having to worry about like other people. 7 of Cups says focus on what's important though, and make sure to focus on things that are important in your life. This could also just represent being single after somebody ran away from you, so that's possible for some of you. For others, I feel like this is saying that you need to focus on one thing at a time in your life until you get it, and then you can move on to the next, and that will lead to 9 of Pentacles, total success. And finally, for everybody here in the collective, we have the 2 of Cups and the Queen of Cups. I feel like there could be love coming in for pretty much everybody right now. 2 of Cups says a perfect match, soulmate. So I feel like for everyone in the collective, there could be like a perfect match coming in here. Could be a water sign, could be any sign coming in, of course, as well. This is just a general reading. So yeah, definitely could be like a perfect match. If you're with someone, this could be a perfect match for you as well with these 2 cards. If you're not looking for love, this could just be saying that you are matching up with things perfectly in general. So if you're looking for a job, for example, you could be matching up with a job that makes you really happy. It could also be a business. It could be anything that you're doing, and you could just be matching up perfectly with these 2 cards. So that looks really good. So thank you again, Casey. Maya Smith, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What does X want from me? How long will this cycle last? Knight of Pentacles, probably to come back in, to not put the work in, is what I'd say to you. That's what the Knight of Pentacles would say. So yeah, I would just block them and move on, is what I'd say right there with the Knight of Pentacles. Lovers to me says the past is poison. Lovers always says pick the new path. It always says pick the new person in love. Don't go back to the past with this card. Knight of Pentacles is a joke. Like, to me, I would call him a joker and just block him and move on. That's what I'd say to you. Because to me, the Knight of Pentacles basically says it's someone coming back who's just only willing to do what they did in the past, which is probably nothing. So that's what I'd say there. Honey York, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Does he believe I'm the one? He tells people I am. Yes, Chariot, victory. So, Honey York, I would say yes to you for sure. So, yes. Robin Rodders, thank you for the super chat. Will my meetings on the 13th go in my favor? I would say kind of, is what I feel like saying. So, I'll say yes, is what I'd say to you. Definitely more leaning towards yes. Knight of Swords says don't try to rush this for whatever reason, but I would say yes to you. So, yes. Megan, hello. Thank you for the super chat. For the week, you have the Five of Pentacles, the High Priestess. Thinking you trust your intuition. Five of Wands. Could be a lot of conflict or dealing with conflict. Could be any type of conflict in your life. But the High Priestess says through the conflicts, trust your intuition with these cards. The Fool, curveball. Megan, it wouldn't be a Virgo reading without the Fool coming up. So I feel like you need to take some sort of leap of faith towards something new. I don't know. I feel like you're heading in a good direction, though. Ten of Pentacles. Even with those 2 5s. The 2 5s could just say that you're kind of like looking over past difficulties or challenges that you're currently dealing with, and with that High Priestess, you're just looking for potential ways to improve those situations with these 2 cards here, because Ten of Pentacles is like creating better, newer, permanent situations in your life, things where things don't just like disappear from your life. And the Fool says like take a leap of faith. So I feel like you need to take a leap of faith in your life as well. So I feel like you need to take some sort of leap of faith with these 2 cards, is what I'd say here. So the Fool says take a leap of faith at this time. Lily, I answered you a while ago. So Lily, you're gonna have to drag the little thing back. I answered you right after the pick a card. So it was like probably within like 10 minutes or so of the pick a card. Ojos, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Cancer talking to Aries. Does he really want something serious? 6 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Hierophant. Yes, Hierophant is a marriage card, Ojos. So yes, is what I'd say to you. 6 of Pentacles, I just feel like it could say you're like learning about each other. I feel like it could just be saying this is like a learning period, or the 2 of you are kind of like learning about each other basically, so it's like a learning period at this time. King of Pentacles, I feel like is saying stability. Again, I like the King of Pentacles on, I love the King of Pentacles on these types of readings, because to me it says that there's a lot of stability here. And the Hierophant is a card of marriage, so to me, yes, I feel like you want something serious. I like that. That's very good for you, Ojos. Estrella, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Anything for me in work or love? 8 of Pentacles, money, and I love it. So to me, the 8 of Pentacles is material success on the horizon. So I definitely feel like there could be more money coming in work. That card says master or craft. It says get very specific about one thing that you want to become a master at. Do it, and you will become very successful. For love, Ace of Cups, love it. Definitely love coming in for you. This isn't I love you coming in for you, so definitely love becoming available, so I love it. Syria Designs, love card for me, and blue. You have the 6 of Wands. Should I wait until he reaches out? 6 of Wands is a card of news, so I would say yes. I feel like there is news coming in for you. Emperor, I feel like he's being a little bit cold and detached right now, but you have the Magician. I feel like you could attract this into your life. I feel like you could attract more communication into your life with this, so I would say yes is what I would say to you. But that looks pretty good, Syria Designs. 3 of Wands. I feel like you're waiting, but I feel like you will. So that's what I would say to you. Libra Sun to the Sag Moon and back. Is the Gemini guy coming in a good choice? I would say no. 7 of Swords, Judgment. 7 of Swords could just be the past, though. Judgment is a much better card. I would say yes, actually. Even intuitively, I feel better about this. So I would say yes. The Seven of Swords says let go of the past. Like if you have dealt with players or liars or cheaters in the past, don't put that old energy onto a new person. Basically, Judgment, a rebirth coming in for you. The Empress finds you very attractive. There's a lot of abundance here. So I'd say yes. Jennifer, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Have I met my soulmate? I would say no, is what I'd say to you. Well, yes. I mean, you've probably met your mother or your parents, or if you have siblings, your siblings. Those are your true soulmates. So that's what I'd say there. But as far as love is concerned, I would say probably not. Page of Swords, more discovery, needing to find out what you want, really. But it's a card of needing to go on the path to discovery to find someone. Four Wands, marriage. So there's definitely love coming in for you here. So I feel like that's what I feel like. You need to get out there and put the work in. But I definitely feel like there's love coming in for you. I feel like you're very attractive at this time. So I would get out there. But I would say no. Like, I would say that you have not met you probably have not met your soulmate yet, is what I'd say to you. Yeah, I feel like it's only a matter of time. I literally feel like it has to do with work. People always ask me, when will I meet someone? I'm like, well, you can meet someone right now. Go to the bar and talk to everybody in there. Like I always say, if I went to the bar, guarantee you somebody would say yes to me. Guarantee you. If I asked every single person out in the bar. I'm going to do it on camera one of these nights just to prove to all of you that if you want love, you can find it right now. Might not be what you want, but it's love, right? So that's what I'd say there. But, so that's that, is what I'd say. So, there you go. But I would say no, to answer your question after that rant. Ninja, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Ninja, card for next week. You have the Ace of Wands. I feel like you are, I feel like there is a lot of desire coming in for you and a lot of, like, good, positive, new beginnings with this here. So, that's what I would say to you here. The Sun. I feel like there's a lot of attention and a lot of success coming in for you as well. Two really good cards. I feel like you get the Sun, or is it the Wheel of Fortune? I can't remember which card you always get, but it's like one of these cards, right? So, I feel like there's a lot of growth and success and happiness coming in for you. I love it. Looks really good. Let go of the past. And let go of the past fears as well, Ninja. But I feel like you've been in a recovery period. I feel like you've been in a recovery period from the universe as well, is what I'd say. So, that's that. Lily, I definitely answered your question. I specifically remember you are one of 2 people who paid by PayPal tonight, so I definitely answered it. So you're just going to have to find it. Melissa, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. How does Corey feel about me? Love is what I'd say to you here. Temperance, I would be patient. Don't try to rush this, Melissa. I would just take your time, allow things to develop. King of Cups, a very good card, very emotionally stable card as well. So I love it. And the Temperance card is a card of balance and patience is what I would say to you. So there you go. I feel like just patience and things will go very well for you. Val A, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, I know that you're not a doctor and I won't take this as medical advice. Can I have a card on health? For your health, you have the Hangman. So more action. Nine of Cups. This is really good. Nine of Cups, by the way, is a card that to me specifically has to do with diet. So it can say look at your diet, or maybe there are dietary changes that you want to make, but really very good because Nine of Cups is a card of total fulfillment. So it would represent being very healthy. Hangman, not really good, not really bad, but it could represent needing to make sacrifices. But the sacrifices would probably be like, not eating pizza or something like that. So maybe there are sacrifices you have to make, or these sacrifices could be like needing to exercise or something like that is what I'd say to you. But Wheel of Fortune, a turnaround. So a lot of good stuff, Val, for you as far as health is concerned. So I definitely feel like there are many, I feel like you need to have more fun as well. 2 of Pentacles. So 2 of Pentacles would say get out and do stuff. But overall, very positive. Robin, thank you again for the super chat. Really appreciate it, Robin. Robin, you say, will Gail's father dislike the teacher in room 911? I would say no. 10 of Wands, releasing a burden, 6 of Swords, improvements. So I would say no with these cards. So I would say no. Alright. Ash, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Cards for Kate and I. Should I slow down? Yes, definitely, is what I'd say. I feel like this is fine, but I would definitely slow down. 7 of Pentacles, patience. The Hermit says there are details that you don't know yet about the situation. This is not a problem, is what I would say to you. This is not a big deal, so I don't think this is like anything, I don't think there's anything bad happening here, but That's what I would say here. I feel like there's like needing to be patient or something like that. So I just take your time. The Hermit is just like saying allow things to develop in this situation is what I'd say to you. Melissa, I answered you. You had the King of Cups and you had something else as well. Melissa, I literally just answered you. So how does Corey feel about me? You had the King of Cups and something else. But it was very positive, Melissa. So definitely just go back here. Everybody, please pay attention. I do not repeat super chats, and for me to get through this many people, I need people to pay attention. So everybody, please listen for your question, please. San, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Working hard, but it seems like never enough. Will the project work out? King of Swords, yes, definitely. Queen of Swords, yes. How weird is that? Second time this has shown up together. So that's what I would say here. So I would say yes is what I would say to you. So I feel like for some of you that this could be saying that you are, I mean, for you, Sam, this could say that you're kind of learning. To me, the King of Swords is a card of going, like, kind of like going to war, basically, or going through a war, you know, so, but it's not really war. It's like, you know, kind of like going through things and, you know, learning from things as well in your life. So I feel like that's what you're doing, but it's a card of like learning through experience. So you are gaining a bunch of experience. Queen of Swords is about gathering a bunch of information. So I feel like you're like also gathering a bunch of information, but this is really all about learning. So I feel like you're learning, and that's what it's saying. In the world, yeah, you will reach your goal. So I'd say yes. And anything this week, you have the Three of Cups. I feel like there's a celebration coming in for you here, San. So I feel like you're about to have a celebration at this time with the Three of Cups. Brian Long, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, much love, Chris. Thank you, by the way, Brian. Thank you as well. And thank you, Brian. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Brooklyn, thank you for the super chat. You say here, love interests. Five of Cups. I feel like this could be like a little bit of a picky energy, so I'd be very careful of being too picky with these two cards is what I'd say to you, Brooklyn, you know, as far as love is concerned. So, you know, of course, we need to be attracted to people and everything like that, but I keep telling people to just go out on dates, you know, especially at this time. It's like the universe is like saying, prove it. Like if we want something, we have to prove it. We have to go out on dates. We have to meet people. And if we don't do that, we're not going to find love. So I keep telling people, just go out on dates. Even if you like kind of like someone that you meet, just go out with them. See what happens, right? Give it a shot. Because I just have been talking to a lot of people lately who are like, you know, they get like a bunch of dates on Tinder or whatever, but they don't go out with anybody. I'm like, what, are you crazy? The universe is bringing you love. You're asking for love and you're not going out. So I would just go out as much as you possibly can, is what I'd say there. Could be a fire sign coming in for you here, Brooklyn, or somebody with a lot of fire in their chart. Although, I just saw you post something about fire and water being explosive, but you never know. Could be a fire sign coming in for you. I always tell people the worst place you can look is the sun. To me, the sun is the worst place to look for love. So don't judge based off of that, is what I'd say to you. But there you go. All right. That's that, everybody. All right, if I have not answered your question, put your question in down below. I will answer a few more questions, and then we are going to call it a night. So that's that. Elizabeth Gonzalez, thank you for the super chat. If you have a question, pop it in down below. I will be happy to answer it for sure. Rosie, I have needs. Will things pick back up with my friends? Yes, definitely. Page of Cups, or Page of Pentacles, so yes. Elizabeth Gonzalez, I would say no, not anymore. I feel like saying you need to let this go. Four of Pentacles, holding on too tightly, so I'd let this go at this time. F Moon, I'm having panic attacks while driving a car accident on August 5th. Will be able to end? I would say yes. I feel like you will heal these things. Carrie Kennedy. Yeah, I feel like you could take a chance with these two cards, so yes. Mark, thank you, by the way, Mark. And Mark, you have the Seven of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. I like it, Mark. Really good. Angela, will my jewelry business be successful? Two of Cups, yes. So, yes is what I would say to you, for sure. I answer that. Andrea, anything? Thank you for the super chat. You have the Queen of Swords. Andrea, I think you need to open up more. Two of Pentacles says, like, pick the new path. So it says pick new people. It also says have fun. So I feel like you need to have fun at this time and, like, get out there and meet new people, basically. Elizabeth, Paul, you have the Ten of Wands. I think you're releasing burdens at this time. Ruby, you have the Six of Swords for love. So moving on to calmer shores. Definitely could be new love coming in for you. A Pixie Doll, I would say no. I would say no. I feel like saying no. I have to trust my gut. So I would say no. Aaliyah, you say card for the week. You have the Eight of Swords. I think you could be a lot more free than you realize. So I feel like you need to set yourself free with these two cards. With that card. Norma, thank you so much for pulling me cards. And Norma, I'm pulling you cards as well. You have the Strength card, Six of Cups. So I feel like there's like you're on the right path, number one. But I also feel like there's like new happiness coming in for you, or something like that coming in for you, Norma. I love it. Pixie, I answered. Yanni, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Been meditating, manifesting card from Spirit. Thank you for the super chat if I didn't say that. You have the Knight of Pentacles, slow movement, Five of Swords. I feel like you need to take bigger risks to get what you want here, but I do feel like things are coming in for you here. So I do feel like there's like more success coming in for you here, Yanni. Three of Pentacles, teamwork. I feel like you need to open up to teamwork, but that looks pretty good, is what I'd say to you. Andrea, thank you for the super chat. Will this Cancer guy find me attractive? Eight of Wands, lovers, yes, definitely. So I would say yes. Very quick movement and lovers, perfect match. So yes, no doubt about it. Lindsay, you say card for the week. You have the Chariot. I feel like you are in control this week. I feel like there's a lot of success coming in for you as well. So I really like it. Looks really amazing. So big fan. All right, people, I think I'm going to cut this off here. So thank you, everybody, for being here. I really appreciate it. If I missed your question, of course, I will be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But thank you, everybody, and have a good night.